Good morning. It is July 8th, which means it is day 8 into Camp Nano July. I wrote her training and now I am working on the first case exercise. She thinks it's an exercise and then it turns out it's not an exercise. My dad just left. He is now headed back to Florida. My mom is giggling at YouTube, I'm assuming. My cats are out of hiding and hanging out with me again. I spent a good chunk of this morning, because I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning again, because I thought I was gonna have coffee with my dad, and he did not have coffee with me because I was up early. By 8 o'clock, I got notifications from YouTube about AuthorTube. Various AuthorTubers putting up videos and stuff like that. So I AuthorTubed like crazy this morning. Now I'm gonna write, I guess. I guess that's gonna be a thing. Maybe I should have a cigarette before I start. Maybe? I'm trying to cut back on my smoking, but I think I have like a cigarette left. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yes. Yes. The diet of a writer, right? Coffee and cigarettes. Isn't that the way it works? So I went to my chiropractic appointment and I got myself some Wawa for lunch, and I totally kind of distracted myself with a writing styles tag thing, so I'll probably be posting that soon. And I did some work for Patreon, so there's like a bunch of stuff that will be going up this week. Yeah. It is like almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I still haven't put in time on my, other than like 5 minutes, haven't put in time on my manuscript yet. There's this werewolf scene that I need to write, that I just can't make myself do it. I might have to skip it and come back to it. I think I will. I think I'll skip it and come back to it. Okay, it is 6:30 at night. I've like showered and I took a nap and I did some work and I've basically done everything but write. So I got my Flow toys in the mail today. I upgraded from the version 1 Podpoi to the version 2s with handles. I will mess around with that as my reward for writing. I'm gonna do that. My husband is being super awesome and he is buying, we're basically phoning in dinner. We're going to eat frozen pizzas. Something that we can just throw in the oven. And I'm gonna try and knock out this freaking werewolf scene. I put in 74 out of 78 minutes, so I'm not up to par, but I'm doing pretty good. I would say I'm about halfway into that werewolf scene. It's taking so long. I did a lot of homework regarding Cherokee and Virginia and stuff like that, so that's cool. Surnames and like, do they celebrate Christmas and, you know, wacky stuff like that. Part of me still wants to skip ahead and just plow through and put in minutes just so I can wrap up at the end of the month. Someone is reading my book now. I don't know who it is, because Google Drive does this thing where it's like anonymous ferret or anonymous rhino or whatever. Someone is reading my book as I am writing it, which is weird. Super weird. I don't know who it is. I wish I did. But they've been reading it for the past day. The cursor is still at chapter 1, but maybe they're reading it. Maybe. I just took my meds for the night, and I guess I'm gonna read in bed until I pass out. Good night, folks. Today is the 9th. Did I put in time? I don't think I put in time yet. I put in time pretty late last night. I mostly spent today processing videos and watching videos and stuff like that. I look like I've been through a dryer. I need to shave my head. But I'm trying to wait until right before Penzic. But I want to shave my head now. Tomorrow the washer comes. So my washer has been broken. On top of everything that has been going on in my house. The hornet's nest in my backyard. We need to call the organ guy to come and take the rest of the nest away. And then my washer has been broken. So check out my duds today. Oh, ho, ho. Tis the freaking season. It's all I got. So I just need to last until tomorrow. Oh, I am tired. I think I'm going to take a nap, and then I'm going to wake up, and then I'm going to do a couple hours of writing. I'm about halfway through that werewolf scene, but I might skip ahead and do some reading and editing and stuff like that just to put in my time, and then I can write at my leisure. Yeah. So I just woke up from a 3.5 hour, almost 4 hour nap. Holy crap. I had some confusion regarding my boy. Now they are together. So I'm gonna spin for the first time. Considering I just spun for the first time in months with new handles, I need more exercise, man. I consider that a warm-up. Yeah, it just looked like I was doing a string of tricks, one right after the other, trying to figure out what I want to do. I didn't feel the flow in that one. I was just trying to remember how to do things. Alright, I should stop dicking around and actually put in some time. This is me doing that. Alright, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette first. Okay, so as I squint into the sun, because man, it is bright out here. Holy cannoli. Either that or it's just dark in my house. Which, you know, could be a little column A and a little column B. So yeah, you got to see my version 2s in action. I've been spinning for, well, I fell off my daily practice about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I need to get back on it, I think. Well, I need to get back on it, especially with these new handles, right? So, I also got a new veil from the wonderful Dana Buffet, who I will link down below, and after this video, I'm sure. I got the element of water, so I'm gonna do some water bending, maybe for Pensic. I'm pretty excited about the new flow options that I've got, but I feel like I have so much work to do to get back up to snuff, because because I just don't spin as often as I used to, and I need to rectify that. It's easier to do in the winter, I think, because every time I get cold, I just spin for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, and then I'm warm again. Yeah. A little bit of exercise did me good. So yeah, I've got a couple of weeks to get back up to stuff. I wish I could practice with veil a little bit more, but I don't have the space for it. I'd have to do it in my backyard. And maybe I can. I would like the weather to be nicer, cooler. I would like the weather to be cooler. I edited some video and took some video and put some poi together, and I just need to hunker down and actually read my thing and also write half a scene. I need to write half a scene. I think I'm gonna skip it. Good morning. It is day 10, which means it is the 10th of July. I have my coffee and I have my cigarette, and I am getting ready to do some writing, as Brooke would put it. Yesterday was kind of a flop. I think I put in a half an hour, not for lack of trying. I just could not make myself write or read or anything. I guess I needed a break. But I had a lead, right? Well, have a lead, so I can kind of slack for a little bit. But I can only cover today. I should get the let out and actually put in a couple of hours today. It's going to be tough because I need to do it in the morning so that I can work today, because I gotta work. And then tonight I get to game just like I did last week. Check out my kitties. Aww, Nobu. Itchy. Technically, we have kitty number 2 as well, who is also licking her butt. My little doorstops. Yeah. Aw. I totally got distracted by YouTube. I got comments, and there's like new Kate Kavanaugh talking about her Camp Nano first week, and it's already 8:20. I should actually put in my time before 10 o'clock, because 10 o'clock is when I actually start work. So let's do this! So it is 9:25, and hey, I got a decent lead, okay. Only 41 minutes so far, but I don't know, I might be able to put in some more time later. We're doing alright, Yeah. Well, I would like to finish before then. That would be super great. And 14%. Yes! So I've moved back down to my office so that I can work on stuff. The Orkin guy came to take away the rest of the hornet's nest, which is really cool. Between 1 and 3, the washer is supposed to show up, which I should be here for. And then 3rd, the siding guys are going to come and take the rest of the siding away, and then we're going to sign a little piece of paper saying, yes, they came and fixed our siding. And I'm going to do a stream for art things at 12:30 after my Cairo appointment. Lunchtime! I'm going to do some work, and hopefully my mom, my mom was like, oh, so you're gonna plan for tomorrow's game, right? And I'm like, I don't know when, but yes, I will. I just don't know when. So I put in an extra 10 minutes because of the NaNoWriMo proper write-in thing. I couldn't do the whole thing. I'm so tired. And I'm supposed to go out to dinner with my friend. I got the live stream stuff to work so far. Not that anybody was watching. We'll see if I can put in a little extra time. So I'm just short of my goal for the day. Just short. Maybe right after dinner and before game. Man, I'm splitting hairs. I'm splitting hairs. It is the end of the day. It's like at 11 at night. I'm considering reading some more and editing as I go, putting in some more time until I fall asleep. But I don't suspect it'll be long before I fall asleep. So I don't know. I'm author tubing a little bit in the sense that I'm watching author tube videos. It's inspiring me to update my little vlog action. So this was the end of day 10, right? Right? Oh, these days are so long. These days are so long. Alright, good night, folks. Put in about 45 minutes. Feeling pretty good about my progress. There's this YouTuber called Odysseus that makes like cyberpunk music. Goddamn. Speed limit's like 45 through there, 35, something like that. Like, no reason to haul ass. No reason to haul ass. It feels like it's gonna be another super hot day, which I'm not looking forward to. But I have nothing really demanding my time today. So I'm gonna finish out page 10 of the comic. I'm gonna work on some sketches for the coming pages. I'm gonna actually put in my goal for time towards my Camp Nano project today. Maybe even practice some poi, depending on how hot it is today. I might do a rehearsal of my Penzik Expo performance. The other night I went on this like, I want to dance to this song and this song and this song and this song and this song. So I finally just like picked a song and sent it to the guy who's running the expo and was like, I'm gonna have a device with this song on it, but I'm sending you this song so that I stop picking music. So hopefully it will go over well. It's a piano, so it's not like period music, but it's closer, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I had hoped to pick more period type music, or at least Middle Eastern music that would suit the environment, but I was more preoccupied with doing something that was cinematic and moving of the heart and all of that jazz. Taking a page out of Dana Buffet's book. I talked to her last night and apparently she is also taking a page out of my book and thinking about picking up some pod poi. I'm proud of her. That would be really cool. It would be really cool if she practiced like normal poi for a little while and then applied that to Veil. That would be cool. So I haven't put much time into my book because I went to breakfast with my mom and then I came back and then I took a 2-hour nap with my husband, which was lovely. Then I came downstairs and was like, oh crap, I should write for my game. So I'm writing for my game. I've got the first half of the night pretty much handled, but I gotta figure out what to do for the second part of the night. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And tonight will be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. I just realized I took no video last night. It's the 12th. I'm about to start working on my book. Last night, I put in 10 minutes, and then I took a nap, and then I put in another 10 minutes, and then made dinner with my husband, which was very nice. Then I ran Vampire, and then I went out to a club and spun my poi and had a good time. And I got in at like 1:30 and now it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna try and be productive at least until noon-ish when I go to my chiropractic appointment. Yeah, so let's be productive because we had too much fun yesterday. Oh man, the weather today is so much nicer than it's been. It's been freaking oppressive the last couple of days. I think the rain yesterday kind of broke the heat a little bit. It's nice and breezy today. Might be in the 70s. It's super nice. Super nice. Yeah, I might even ride outside a little bit today. Immediately after the werewolf scene, I have a scene where I don't know if I want to keep it in the book. For White Wolf people, it'll be all information that they already know. If for people who don't know White Wolf, it's kind of necessary information. It's a little bit of dialogue and stuff like that that explains a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to keep it in. I'm gonna have to get my beta readers to give me some advice on that. But now I have moved on. I am at the point where she is about to go outside and survey the damage that she has done. Check out my new Zori. It's kind of going around the belly dance community a little bit. The bottoms. I am not the sort that would ever buy Crocs, right? But my husband is making fun of me for it. These are technically Crocs. The bottoms are so comfortable, but the tops are super tight. I'm hoping I can stretch them out a little bit before Penzik so that I can actually walk in them. I mean, like lots of walking, like miles and miles of walking. I'm hoping I just stretch them out a little bit. See, it looks like my toes are supposed to go up there, right? With the little bumpies. However, I can't get my feet all the way in. Well, I could if I really crammed it in there, but I don't want to cut off circulation to my feet, right? I just got back from my chiropractic appointment. Before I left, poor Greg has been sick lately, and so I went to comfort him for a little bit, and I got this fucking killer headache, threatening to cluster on me. And my chiropractor did his best to kind of relieve some of the pressure, so the pressure on the top of my head is ebbed quite a bit. It's still there, but it's ebbed quite a bit, and now it's just my temples. Oh, I feel rough. I ate something before I left, but I'm still hungry, and maybe I just need to drink more water. I would love to lay down, but it'll just make this headache worse. God. Hi, Bobby. Hi, baby. There we go. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I just got back from poker and I think I won. I cashed out with the highest winnings. Finally. Because the games that I always run, like, I never win. But I was playing against people who were like twice my age. And not used to playing against me. And I'm used to, like, Texas Hold'em. So, like, playing other poker games or make it a lot easier. A lot easier. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go home and take off my makeup and put on pajamas and sleep. Yeah. Yeah, sleeping sounds great. It is Saturday the 13th. My cat was my awesome alarm clock this morning. He wanted food, but also cuddles. And it's the only time when he wants cuddles. It's the only time. And I'm gonna edit some video, and I'm gonna put in some time. I'm supposed to go to Richmond today for a market / belly dance show, which would be really cool. It's like 2 o'clock to 6 p.m. type of dealy, so it's not like all night type of deal. Just one thing after another, and I'm thinking I might just stay home today. Put in some time on my book. See if I can get more of a lead, because I didn't write when I got home last night. I just ate something and took my meds and went to bed. That was it. I did this nice long vlog while I was in the car. The audio on it is totally thrashed, so I guess I'll sum it up here. I was genuinely moved by my book yesterday. Which is a good sign, right? Yeah, it was definitely emotionally moving for me. I wrote the thing, so, which is interesting because I'm not normally moved by my own writing. I rewarded myself by going to a poker game and I won. So do I keep my money for Penzic, or do I spend it all on cool shit at the Witches Market in Richmond? I don't know. I smoked my last cigarette last night. I'm going to try not to buy a new pack until Monday, so I'll be relegated to stubs and weaseling cigarettes off of my husband, but he doesn't have a lot either. So I'm it's challenged to not smoke full cigarettes until Monday. I do, however, really enjoy the fresh air first thing in the morning. I like being outside early in the morning. So maybe I'll just come out here and drink my coffee and putz around on my phone just so I can enjoy the weather until it gets oppressively hot again. Here's to... Yay! It's my writing mug. Here's to actually progress both in life and in book. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So here's the thing. I've put in 35 minutes so far today. I'm approaching a scene that I know is coming, and I'm kind of preparing myself for it, getting up and walking around and getting a fresh drink and taking up dishes and stuff like that, and kind of stalling, checking Facebook and watching AuthorTube and all of that jazz, right? It's probably about 10 o'clock in the morning. I would like food, but I don't know what I want. Well, I know what I want, but I don't have it. So I'm resisting the urge to go to my mother and ask her if she wants to go out for breakfast, because I've already done that once this week. A food break would be greatly appreciated. However, I don't think that's in the cards today. Here I go. I'm going to get through this date scene and then into the horrible plot twist midpoint, which is interesting because technically the midpoint, I guess... No, I think I'm at the right pace. I've put in 71 minutes out of 78 as my daily goal. And it's only 11 in the morning. I think I'm going to take a break and watch some cartoons and be comfy. And my kitties are still near me, but if I go upstairs, I don't know if they'll follow. I'm halfway through the date scene. I don't want to say loathing, but I'm kind of trepidatious about reading the triggering midpoint. So I've already met my goal. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm intermittently taking naps and watching cartoons and editing my book and making progress. My husband is super sick today, and it's really hard to watch. Monday he goes to the doctor and we get some answers. Possibly maybe. We think his gallbladder is failing. I hope that's it. Because if it's not, then it's something worse than that, and we don't want to think about that. I'm gonna take a nap before I rip the rest of my growing eyebrows out. Here I am reporting from my nest in the living room. I've got a cat on my person. so I guess I'm laying here for a minute. So while I do that, I guess I will talk to you guys. I have met my goal and then some today. So I went on AuthorTube and looked at people who talked about their debut year and what they regretted and what they would do differently and do's and don'ts and all of that wacky stuff. I wonder if I'm looking into it a little too soon. I'm hoping this is my last draft. Send it off to Angie and she can proofread. Haha, there we go, proofread it for me. Line edits and all of that wacky stuff. I might send it back to Liz to see if my chapter 1 is better than it was before and maybe the flow is a little bit better. I'm about halfway through that hard scene, that triggering scene, and I had to take a break. Yeah, it's hard to get through. Check that out. Total minutes written versus total minutes remaining. Yas. I'm almost at the halfway mark. Also, check this out. I've got like a lead every single day so far this month, which is the best I've ever done on a on a writing project in general. So the time thing is really working out for me. I'm gaining a lot of ground and I'm getting a lot done ahead of time. So yeah. So I'm gonna wrap up today. It is 9 o'clock at night and I totally missed Kate Kavanaugh's like 2-hour streams and then for her 12-hour sprints. I missed it somehow. And supposedly they were going to stream again at the end, and I don't think they ever did. Oh well. I still put in a ridiculous amount of time. Well, not a ridiculous amount of time, but a good chunk of it. I only logged time that was on my stopwatch thing. I basically sat in my living room and worked on my book all day and napped and then worked on my book some more and then napped some more and then worked on my book some more and also took care of my husband. But it's been a good day. Yeah, tomorrow is the last day of the week. Then Monday I'm going to post all of this junk and try and get it under 30 minutes because more than 30 minutes is that's unreasonable. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Okay. Yeah. Good night. It is Sunday the 14th. I've put in most of my time. I've got like another 5 minutes or whatever to put in, and then everything beyond that is extra. In a couple of hours, I play D&D 5th edition, which I have some reservations about. I've never played 5th edition before, so this will be interesting. And my sweet boy, who never snuggles with me, like ever, is totally apparently going to snuggle with me while I take a nap before game. Yeah, it's gonna be adorable. I should just talk about my writing things, even though this video thing, this vlog that I'm doing is already at like 35 minutes and I need to cut it down some more because 35 minutes is unreasonable. Tonight, supposedly starting now, but nobody is online, I am supposed to be doing a D&D Beyond 5th edition crazy over Discord. That's supposed to start officially in 45 minutes, even though I have things I need to run over with the GM because story demands it, and I gotta dip out of game at some point so that I can go and have dinner with Verity. So it seems that my D&D game, which was going to be on video, so that's why I'm all dolled up, my D&D game has decided to reschedule for Saturday. Okay, so if that's the case, then my 7 o'clock date with Verity, I thought I would try and bump it up, and she was like, nope, no, 7 is good. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm trying out this thing. I think I finally found a nose ring that fits. so it doesn't vibrate when I talk. Well, it does, but it's not as bad because it actually fits as opposed to them all being too big. I guess I can put in like another 45 minutes or so of writing. So it's like 6:30 in the evening and I'm having my first cigarette because my husband was awesome and he picked me up a pack while he was out at the grocery store. Not that he bought them at the grocery store. You gotta go to the... yeah, never mind. So I have a pack of cigarettes. Took me a week, just a little under 7 days to get through 2 packs. We'll see how long it takes me to get through 1 pack. Maybe that'll work. So I'm gonna go and meet my girl. Oh, I guess I should refill my drink. Oh, thank you. Isn't she lovely? So apparently, I might offer this gal a job for helping me draw some figure drawings. Yeah. Yay for scuzzy lighting. All right. So it occurs to me that I have a pen name for my art stuff, and I'm thinking maybe I should have a separate pen name for my books. I write supernatural horror, kind of like tossing around name ideas, and I kind of want an old school name, like Gertrude, or Jerry for short, right? Or Ava, or Valera. But you kind of get the idea. Like, the trick is, what would be my surname? It's got to be something catchy. It's got to be something gimmicky. Because Sakwatumi, come on, it's gotta have the gimmick to it, right? Ugh, cigarette went out. I think I am going to work on my book a little bit and watch some OtherTube, and I'm just gonna call it a night, because it's like 10:30 or something like that now. I'm gonna process all these videos and release them tomorrow morning, I guess. And tomorrow I have like tons of work to do, so here we go. Good night, everybody.